and I hate to leave her lonely. Ring, ring went the iPhone, it was my homie. He sent us to Japan. If we can make them jam, we can make 100 grand. Spend it in the south of France, nothing further. I jumped, grabbed my go-yard trunk, got ready to walk it out like Unk in my John Lennon chucks. That's when I heard murder. You're killing me and filling me with sorrow. Sunrise goodbyes and missing you tomorrows. I turn to see my dream love supreme queen. Ain't this thing gonna sing, cry. I drop my bags in the flash. That's faster than 180 on that dash shirt to dry your tears and wipe the rain from my dear like dash shirt. Use the dame, use the username to all my passwords. The reason I get fly is Ivan Jasper. I even keep your picture in my past.
Good evening, everyone. I hope none of y'all are going through a storm like us over here in Georgia. It's been a rainy Friday for us, but we still got to come up here and talk about the series finale, not just the season finale, but the series finale of The Boys. This is it. This is all. But I do know that they're coming out with VOD Rising, and I heard that a while ago they were doing something called The Boys Mexico. I don't know if that's gonna still be a thing. I don't know. We gonna see what that turns out to be. Anywho, I'm not here alone. I'm gonna bring up my people backstage because we've been covering the whole season together, and we got a lot to discuss tonight. Let's see. I ain't seen this one in a minute. Hey, Monique.
Oh God. Who's she gonna click on first? It's me. Yeah, it's me. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Yes, it's been a minute. Yeah, I missed the last one. Yeah.
I know, and the ones that you was at, I wasn't.
Right.
In the school year stuff. It's about that time of year.
Yeah, we made it to the end, y'all. Yes.
Did it stick the landing for you?
It was a wild ride. I got a mixed feelings about it. I was like, okay. I mean, I think I was more emotional on Stranger Things than this. That's what they were trying to go for. And I'm just saying.
Well, we got Monique's thoughts on there. She said she's mixed feelings. Well, let's see what everybody else back here feels about it. Torian, how you doing? And did it stick the landing?
We're gonna discuss. We're gonna discuss. That's all I'm gonna say. The thing is, did it stick the landing or did it fall flat on his face? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, we gonna talk about it.
I'm hearing mixed things. I mean, for me, I want to say I enjoyed it, but there was two things that stuck out to me that didn't have to happen. Two things, but I'm okay with most of it. But these two things we're gonna talk about that I did. Yeah. Well, I complained about stage last episode, so right. I'm even gonna keep this time. I already gave my gripe last week. Let's see who else we got back here. Let's see, Moochie. Moochie, can you hear us? There's two Moochies.
That's your phone.
Yeah, you gotta open the other one.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Look, I'm trying. I think I'm gonna get kicked.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that, y'all. Like, look, I had your.
Moochie, did it stick the landing? Do you have mixed feelings? Did it fall?
I have mixed feelings with this.
Mixed feelings?
I have mixed feelings. Don't get me wrong. I like certain things in the episode.
Yeah.
But, certain things, I didn't like, and I got a bittersweet with it.
Okay. Like we said, we gonna talk about all of it. We're gonna talk about all of it. And we got all things ruthless back there. Tika, what about you? You always the positive one out of the bunch. You always look on the bright side. Did it stick the landing for you?
You know what? Honestly, it did for me because I didn't go into it having any specific expectations. I kind of try to take it episode by episode on how I would feel. One thing that happened, and we're going to get into it, that I did not like whatsoever. Well, I'll give them two, but other than that, yeah, it stuck it for me. But see, I kind of came into The Boys like as a quick, okay, let's watch and learn real fast. And so that's why I think I don't have the expectations that like day one the boys fans probably have.
Okay. See, I knew you was gonna say something positive. I knew you gonna be the one.
Hey.
Gotta be one.
Yep,
Got
always
to.
one. And last one, Tamika in the den. Did it stick the landing for you? And how you doing on this rainy Friday?
Hey, y'all. No, it did not. I mean, it was all right. I'll say that. It's not the worst finale I've ever seen, but it got to a point where I wasn't really expecting much once we got past a certain point. I just was like, let's see how they're going to wrap this up. And I guess they did what they needed to do just to get on up out of there. Basically, it's some characters that I'm very disappointed in, but I felt like what was supposed to happen to Homelander happened, what was supposed to happen to the team happened. But other than that, I'm just like, okay.
That's fair. Well, everybody that is tuning in, y'all drop in the comments. We see you. I see you there. I see you. Y'all are here. So say what's up in the comment section and let us know. Did it stick the landing for you? Okay, we got mixed feelings up here. And before we get started, everyone, this is the question that I was asking myself as I was watching the season finale. And I said, you know what? Let me ask everybody else too, because I know y'all got some feelings. Who was underused and useless this season? Because for me, all of these was pretty much useless this season. None of these people made an impact on anything. Honestly, y'all know I complained about Sage last week because and the week before then, because I'm like, how you the smartest person and you don't have a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan? You're supposed to be 12 steps ahead of everybody else. And they played in our faces with her because they wouldn't have treated Reed Richards or Bruce Banner or Iron Man. They wouldn't have treated none of them like they treated Sage and her level of intelligence. So I'm disappointed. And we also underused Marie Moreau, because why would we have her leveling up her Omega level abilities, cancel Gen V season 3, and then not do anything with her in the boys series finale? Just a complete waste for me. I'm gonna start with Monique and come all the way down. Who was the most useless to you? And it might be somebody that wasn't even up here. These are the ones I thought about.
Everyone black. Just saying, everyone black. Yes, it was all underused. Okay. Black Noir went out by the deep, on the hands of the deep.
Right.
Like, irked my nerves, irked my soul. Marie, I don't know why. Why? Y'all might as well left her out. Like, if y'all not gonna really use her, like, in her home, in her crew. Sage, child, she tapped out, and I'm mad. I'm like, this is what we doing with Sage. I'm thinking, she the mastermind. She know how to manipulate people at any given time, and yeah, she said, I'm out of here, and that was it. I cannot.
Pretty much. Exactly. Useless. Toria, what about you? Who's the most useless soup this season?
It would have to be Marie. I don't even know how she even made it up onto the picture because she was only just there for 2 episodes and she didn't do anything. And they showed her in the trailer and I was like, oh snap! I'm going into this thinking she's gonna be a part of the final battle, but and everything like that. But that didn't happen. And like you said, they ended up canceling Gen V season 3. So we only have her for for only 2 seasons. And even especially after the second season, when she was really evolving with her powers, and then finding out that they was going to bring her over here, I was like, "Oh snap! This is going to be one hell of a final battle." But they just brought her there to say you're not utilized anymore, and then to bring her back in the next episode to say, "Oh, take these people to Canada," and that's it. So I would have to say that Marie was the most useless, unfortunately.
Correct. Unfortunately, because they could have did so much more with her, and that's all we got. That's in me. Moochie, who you got?
We been hoodwinked, y'all. We've been hoodwinked.
Led astray.
They run amok. Okay, all of the above. I'm surprised you ain't say that, Torian. You
I
should have
mean, when
had
you
your fist to the air. I'm
what?
just saying, they just bamboozled us. The genius is not really a genius. She just want to go to Harry Potter land. So I couldn't believe that part.
Me too. That's what I was like, what?
They emasculated both of the black men on there.
Mm.
Okay, I'm talking about Black Noir and Mother's Milk.
Nope. Yep. Yep.
Okay, Mother's Milk. They got him looking like a twig. And he,
Squid.
I understand. And that's what I'm gonna be careful with my words. But he's saying he did it for health, for health reasons and the character evolving or something like that. Okay, but I think that was kind of like a protest thing, though, in hindsight.
Mm.
And they didn't even use Marie. She became a damn bus driver. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
They going right in that direction where they're gonna be doing this Nazi crap again. They couldn't see a black woman look that powerful. They don't want to see a black woman look that smart. So I blame the
Mm-hmm.
writers. I blame the
Mm-hmm.
writers. Why to build us up to bring us down, and then you gonna hoodwink us to all watch this season thinking we're gonna see something fierce, and it fell flat. That's why some of them didn't come to the press run for that finale.
Mm.
And
Mm.
it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot.
So disappointing.
It is. It is because Marie and Sage could have did so much if they would have lived up to the abilities that they told us that they had. If you
Hmm.
tell
Yep.
us you got the smartest person in the world and a person whose powers match Homelander, they could have did a lot of damage. And the
That was
writers,
some psychological crap they doing to the black people.
they failed on that.
Mm.
Tika, who
Don't
up here?
believe the hype people.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, they underused, of course, like everybody is saying, Marie. But they played all of us like they hyped us up. Oh, Marie Monroe's gonna be on here. Y'all come watch the boys, come watch the boys. And then she gets here and then literally does nothing. And then secondly, someone or something that's human but not human, they underuse Terror. Like why you we don't want to see Terror hump like all day long on Homelander's raggedy, dirty, dusty behind doll. What skills do Terror really possess? Because we had his vision, we had his line of sight, but we didn't know what else he was really capable of. So just my
You're right. They
thoughts.
could have did. We're gonna talk about Terror later on because they definitely could have get. I'm like, was they did they forget that they was supposed to do a little bit more with him with
Right.
with the puppy? What-
Right. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Tamika, who you got?
I mean, y'all pretty much summed it up. The three that's in the middle absolutely was useless. I don't know what the hell he was doing there.
Yes,
And
Talika.
I would add Soldier Boy to this because he just was used as a prop.
You're damn right. For him to be as strong as Homelander, if not stronger, he didn't do enough. He
Yeah.
didn't do enough.
Kay, did you make this? Did you make this picture?
Hmm?
Did you make this picture that's on the screen? Make this picture that's on the screen.
Oh yeah, these was my ideas on here. So
Okay,
I might
I just realized the double entendre for under Marie's caption.
oh.
I don't know if you meant that intentionally, but I
Oh
caught
yeah,
that.
she always do that. She be doing some double rumbling.
And all I can think about is that very first episode of Gen V and what happened to her parents in that bathroom.
Yeah.
That will forever be embedded in my brain. When we
And the
first met.
fact that they tweeted out, like, I guess that was when the last season had ended, like, oh, Marie Monroe is going to be such a big thing for the boys season 5. And I see everybody quote tweeting it like, oh, so drive to Canada, so use Google Maps. Like, everybody got jokes on that thing. Lord have mercy.
I just,
Because I think people,
hate it.
I
hate
think
it.
people were looking forward to seeing her and seeing what she was going to do, especially
Yeah.
after the last season of Gen
yes,
V. It was like, she's real powerful.
Mm-hmm.
hell
Right.
yeah.
Then they cancel Gen V, so we won't see what's going to happen after that.
And
Then
turned
they
around and was
underutilize her
like,
in
"Oh,
here,
you
so we
don't
don't
know."
know her real potential.
We
Right.
don't
I
even
just
get to
want,
see her use her powers at all.
Right.
you know what I thought? What she was going to do? I thought that what they was going to do with her is during that fight, even if it was the only thing that she
Same
did,
here.
extract the V1 out of Homelander's body.
And
They
they
missed
let
that
Kimiko
part.
do it instead, pretty much.
It was
They-
so many missed opportunities.
It was,
So many.
it was.
I'm mad. Another thing I'm mad at. My theory did not happen. I thought we was going to see Maeve pop up. I held on to
Queen
that.
Maeve?
I held on to that theory since the end of season 3.
Yeah, I remember you kept saying that. They actually said they reached out to the actress and she didn't want no parts. Allegedly, she's not going to be acting anymore. And
No.
then her schedule, but she didn't want to come. She said, "Nope, not even for a minute."
Who the
Mm-mm-mm.
girl that played Marie?
No, I'm talking about Maeve.
No,
Maeve.
Maeve,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Maeve.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, y'all, look, we had to get this part out the way because they did a whole lot of nothing with these characters here that had and just and the deep is enough because we thought that maybe he would like turn over a new leaf and like find the light. He never did. We
No,
thought
no
Firecracker.
redeeming qualities.
Yep, her and Firecracker, like at some point they would turn over a new leaf and see the light of day, and neither one of them did. They had no arc at all. They came in a piece of crap and went out the
You
same
want to
piece of
know?
crap.
You want to know who the you want to know who I would say is the MVP of this entire series? And speaking of when you just said art, it would have to be A Train. He's like the
Yeah.
only character that had a full circle arc out of all the characters in the show.
Yeah, yeah,
And when he died, even though I didn't want it to happen, it was honorable because he was ready to go, and he stood up to Homelander, like he
yeah.
stood 10 toes down with him and like told him to his face how weak he was before he knew he was about to be out, but he had a whole arc before he did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, he went out.
I agree. I agree, and I didn't even like A Train, but you know what? I'll give you that one about it. I agree, y'all. We about to get into the season finale. Make sure if you're here, you hit like and subscribe on everyone's channel. Put us out there in the algorithm. And yes, this is a spoiler review. So if you have not seen this episode and don't know what's happening yet, this is your spoiler alert. So we open up and a lot of things are going on all at once. So they are having Frenchie's funeral and Frenchie is something else. He basically just said, like, I done seen y'all real exposed because I installed some cameras. So I done seen parts of y'all that I probably shouldn't be telling y'all that I've seen. I done seen y'all do something strange. But I love all y'all though, basically. And during this, his little burial, Kimiko is grieving a lot because she I predicted his death because ain't nobody gonna be happily in love and get away with it. We can't do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Unless your name is Huey, who has the best plot armor of all time. But no, we don't get healthy love here. And so she's definitely grieving because she wanted her family and her kids and all that. And while they're at this funeral, they're trying to think uh, if all his work was purposeful, if what he did mattered. And Sage decided to test the waters by kind of chastising her and poking at her a little bit to see if it would get her to that place. And she ended up blasting Sage and it knocked her powers out. And she is just like, oh wow, I am completely normal and don't know anything, which is the same thing she does when she was stabbing herself in the head. And she seems to be happy about this. Why? You weren't doing nothing with your intelligence anyway. You weren't doing nothing anyway. Like, you happy that your powers are gone, but you really wasn't doing nothing with your powers in the first place. But okay, if it took you to be the first test dummy for Kimiko to see that what Frenchie's experiment did actually work, Okay. Moochie, how did you feel about the funeral and
Uh
us getting yeah, here. The funeral and the test of Kimiko's powers.
I mean, we saw the test. I still wasn't sure if it was gonna work. I think that Sage was lying.
I did. I kind of thought she was too when she smiled when she walked out of that house.
Yeah, I think
I
she
Kind
thought
was
of
the same
did.
thing
lying.
too.
I kind of did too.
I think Sage was lying, and I think she wanted to help, but she didn't want to help them all the way. You get what I'm saying? Like where she going back with them to the White House because she knew she wouldn't survive that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I'm just like, but it it worked on Homelander when I seen it worked on him, but I was just like, to me it seemed like Sage is like Church was still there. I don't know
But
because she said her brain cells would like eventually like regenerate. I don't know.
well,
I just
also
Yeah.
too.
it
Well, also
didn't.
you got to think, and also you got to think too. When Kimiko used it on Sage, she didn't use the full blast. It was like a
Right.
slight hit, but when she hit Homelander, that was the full blast. Like it was a complete
Right.
whiteout. Like it knocked. You saw how when Kimiko hit the blast with Sage, Sage got right back up. She was kind of like woozy a little bit, but when she hit Homelander, they was kind of unconscious for a little bit. So she hit even she was kind of knocked out a little bit. So she didn't hit Sage with the full blast. She just hit her with like a light tap. So but
Mhm.
with Homelander, she hit him with the full Soldier Boy blast.
Okay, that's what. Okay, okay, I can see that now because I'm just like I just feel like she still has her abilities. I don't know because you can't trust Sage any damn way. She lie a lot.
That part.
Yep.
Anyone else? The funeral for Frenchie or this little
R
experiment here?
R.I.P. Frenchie, your real one, a day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the eulogy that he wrote for himself or his last partner, I'm like, what? It had to be something crass about hoes, a-holes. I'm like, okay.
You know the boy. They stay freaked out. They got to give it to us every time.
Right.
Because why is it
Yeah,
cameras on the toilet, Frenchie?
because
Come
it's
on.
Frenchie, right? That's something Frenchie would do, right? He's
Yes.
always been that individual. So I love that that I hate that he had to go, but if you're gonna
Yeah.
go with your sense of humor, go with being yourself. And he was like, listen, I ain't got itch to leave y'all except my love and affection and the fact that I done seen y'all butt cracks, okay?
Yeah.
And even more in depth, I've drawn a picture for you guys just so you can see that
Right.
I really saw what your tail holes look like, okay? Um
Only
yeah,
Frenchie,
I tried to go
baby.
into it like being sad because I wanted to really be sad. I wanted to be emotional, but hell, you couldn't be emotional after listening to his little story or his little speech.
Mhm.
So yeah, R.I.P. Frenchie and Sage. We'll see. Well, we won't see whether or
We
not
won't
she was
see,
faking or not.
unfortunately.
But we'll get to it. She up out this thing. She ain't want that ish no more. She's sick of leading these white people and they not listening, as somebody might say. So hey,
Well, Sadie was always out for self. She
Mm-hmm.
always
all
have
the
her
time.
other.
She said that she said with her being smart on the time and her brain was always on, it was
Mm-hmm.
so loud. She was trying to silence
Yep.
the voices in her head. I couldn't even imagine being that smart.
It was like her brain was on speed or something. It's like she always steps ahead
Going,
and
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
always
yeah.
going.
Like
keep
yeah,
Hmm.
going, keep going.
them neurons are popping back and forth in her brain.
Hmm. Mm.
Somebody
I would
said,
hate to have that power.
I don't imagine the parts we skip. Well, somebody
Right.
put
Right,
shut it down and
Matthew.
like
Right,
freeze
Matthew.
framed it. Huey and Starlight was doing some freaky deaky stuff. That's what
Okay.
happened. he, wa- he and Frenchie saw it all.
And to mention the fact that he saw what was it MM's crack at the concentration camp that where they were MM
Uh-huh.
and
Right.
one other.
Man,
Like
Huey and
really?
ML. I'm like, what,
Yeah.
dude?
You were not supposed to be peeking, sir. See, you one of them people that to go to prison and just stare at somebody in the shower, trying to see what you get. Anyway,
Exactly.
rest in peace, Frenchie. Gotta love him.
Right.
Because he did not have to do all of that. But yes, rest in peace to our dear Frenchie. He was a real one. Even though Frenchie, he had his ups and downs and stuff throughout the seasons, but I think he was his best when him and Kimiko was together. They had a really good friendship, and I wish we would have seen more, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen because it's the boys. So now that he done put Soldier Boy back on damn ice again. So that family is gone. Soldier Boy was trying to get the hell away from here any damn way. He said, "You ain't going nowhere." But now I got to freeze you up again. Let me go see if I can scoop myself. Why would he think Ryan would want to be back in his presence after he beat the hell out of him? Is beyond me.
He pulled an
Okay.
Omni Man.
I
He pulled
don't.
Yeah.
an Omni Man when he did that.
I don't know why you thought your son was gonna ride for you after this. Like you beat him like he stole
He
something.
and Ryan read him the riot act.
He
Mm-hmm.
did. That's why I had this picture because he had to. I thought he was gonna retaliate because he was. That's when he do
I
that.
did too.
When
I
Homelander
did
make
too.
this face, he about to do something. Somebody.
Right. Exactly.
Tamika, how did you feel about Ryan reading his own father for filth?
I mean, I was glad. I don't understand. Like you already mentioned, why he would have thought that Ryan would have wanted anything to do with him the fact that he was like, "You ain't a god, you ain't nothing." Okay, was giving me a little bit of Michael Jackson vibes. But yeah.
You
It
ain't
did. It
dad. You
did.
ain't nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
Right. And I
That's
was scared for
funny.
him. I did think that he was going to take him out. When he said, "You just don't understand, but you will," I was surprised. I'm like, okay, Ryan, you get to live another day, because I definitely thought he was about to light him up.
Yeah, because when he walked around and did that slow walk out the door, my next thought was, "Oh, he gonna blast his head off his shoulders." But
Hmm.
then it went. I said, in my mind, I was holding my breath and saying, "Cut to the next scene, cut to the next scene, cut to the next scene." And then they did. I was like, "Whew, now I can breathe."
Hmm.
Yes, I'm glad he stepped away this time because I think that even though he stepped away this time, I feel like he didn't touch Ryan because he would probably wanted to take the opportunity to come back and try again. Like I don't think he wanted to completely burn his bridges because all he has is Soldier Boy and Ryan, and that
Yeah.
he wanted to like leave the door open. I don't know what did y'all why do y'all think he didn't like touch him this time? That's what I think. I just think he wanted to leave the door open.
I
I
agree with
think
what you said.
yeah, I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, he's just a teenager now. He'll come around. He's
Exactly.
thinking he gonna make it. He really believe he God at this point.
Yeah.
So he's
Like
like,
maybe after he see my Easter speech, he'll come around.
yeah,
Please.
Ryan said, "We are never, ever, ever getting back together." Okay, just because you scaring people into calling you God, you are not a freaking God. Get the hell on. Do not collect $200. Keep going out of my life.
Do
But I
not
was
pass go.
nervous.
Yeah.
Do
Mhm.
not pass go. I was a little nervous for Ryan though. I thought this man was about to turn around and smash and burn. Okay, but he didn't.
Do a
And
step and
I agree
repeat.
with you, Kay. I thought that maybe he was just saving it for I'll come back later on and try to revisit the situation out here in this cabin in the woods. So,
Mm.
shout out to Ryan for standing 10 toes down this time. Or again, I should say, because when he fought him the last time, he was, even though he jacked him up, he was still, going 10 toes down for him. Like, I'm not with you like that.
He was standing on business. He just got
Right.
his ass whooped, but he stood on business.
Yep.
Now we got to get to
the,
to this
the,
part.
the second and last time we see Marie doing nothing.
Exactly. So she has this conversation with uh with Annie about never meeting your heroes because Annie when she said when she met Queen Maeve and all of that and about how you expect people to be a certain way and you don't want to be disappointed when you meet them and whatnot. And I'm just like, so this y'all showing us Marie again, and yet again y'all are sending her away. That's all I took from it. I was like, damn the
Same
conversation.
here.
I don't care about none of that. Y'all showed us her again, and all you got for her is the well, we don't need your services today. We don't need them right now. Like we're good. No, y'all could have been had this taken care of with Marie, Jordan, and I can't think of the other one's name.
Emma.
Emma,
Emma.
yes. They could have, they especially when they pulled up on the White House, because being that, Homelander thinks that, he's a god now. He wasn't surrounded by military and soldiers or nothing, because he think he can handle everything now. So I mean, they could have used more backup and dealt with this a whole lot quicker. But we don't need you right now, like we're good. Just go and hit on over.
Is there a way that you can pull a show out of cancellation? Like, is there a way to uncancel the third season of Gen V?
Unless it goes somewhere else.
If they go
And
to another
destroy it.
network, like what was
Go
that
to
show?
another network.
Manifest did that. Was it Manifest, like NBC or Fox, and then Netflix picked it up and grabbed it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
NBC. I used to watch that one.
Yeah. If unless another
I
network.
remember that. And
They may need to look into that.
Yeah.
the game got like that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
They pulled it
They
from.
on Facebook page started.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
posting, and
I
that's how
forgot.
they
Oh, yeah,
came
you're right. The game did do that. It was on CW, and then BET picked it up years later.
Mhm.
And then it was on one of these streaming.
Peacock.
Peacock. Yep.
Yeah. So they, it can bounce around, but people got to really be advocating. Somebody should, because I look at y'all wasted these 3 girls. Y'all wasted them.
I want to see
Listen,
more
can we
from
get
them,
Ryan
from the
Coogler
young
to take
crew.
this on, or somebody? Like,
Oh, he would have Polarity to star.
okay.
Polarity and Gen V.
And
Right.
and that all CK now
Right.
you done opened up another wound, because now that they canceled Gen V, I'm mad because Polarity's healthy again. He got
Yep.
healthy.
Right.
Yep.
He got healthy, so he was able to use his full power
What's up,
without damn near having a heart attack. I'm like, now I'm mad again. Now I'm mad again.
I'm telling you, the black people was getting too powerful.
Yeah, they didn't do anything with them. Sam and Kate was originally at the end of the last season of The Boys, and they did absolutely nothing. Nada, zero, zip. Okay.
Got me
I'm starting
rocking
getting
like
really
a
mad
granny
thinking-
with
Right,
this
because
nonsense.
Kate was
See,
getting her
see,
powers back, and Sam was
See what I
working on
mean?
his mental health.
Monique, you say you starting to get mad all over again.
Exactly. I was already mad, but now I'm mad.
Yeah.
You know how we got to say it twice? Mad.
Mad, big mad.
I'm mad too.
Just completely wasted the Gen V kids, and that last season was really good.
It
So
was really good.
I
It
really
was
wanted
really
to see
good.
them, because everybody leveled up in their abilities. Like I was ready to see them come in, and boy, I was like, they gonna cause some hell over there against
Let's
Homeland.
have it.
They really did. They really did, because Marie was doing some stuff. Even Emma was able to work her power without having to binge and throw up and vomit. She was able to control her
Yep.
power with
Like
going
I
big and
told-
going small.
Like
Yeah.
I told y'all, they changed the ending. They changed the ending. It go, and you could tell, and it's because how they had all them soups surrounding the White House in the air. All of that was supposed to go down. You can't tell me it wasn't. Why would they put that there?
Yeah, and how we got to when the whole thing happened with Homelander, and we'll get to it. That was that the episode wasn't even done yet. I said, okay, what do
I
we
think
got?
that was part of the fight, not all of it.
Yeah, it was just there was this was my one of my major complaints right here, is that we just didn't use them.
Well, we shared. I think we all shared this same complaint.
Yeah, that this is definitely one of the major ones. We ain't gonna stay long here, but so we
So
just
Elon Musk.
Listen. When I saw this, I said this is Timu Kevin Feige.
No, this is Timu Elon
This
Musk.
Oh,
Elon.
Elon
Elon
Musk.
Musk. Yeah.
It's Elon. Now look, now I don't like Homelander at all, but when he took Elon up to when he said, "Oh, he wanted to be an astronaut," so I took him to space. I wasn't mad.
Right. Exactly.
This man was trying to-
Yeah, because Elon Musk definitely been online mad about this.
They said this man got 17 baby mamas.
Right, exactly.
How you said, Torian? He mad.
Mad. He mad.
Yep. The cap, always wearing a damn cap in the White House. Yeah, that's him.
And he's
Yeah.
always wearing that, and always wearing a dark color. It's like usually like a black color, like he's always
Yep,
going to
yep,
a funeral
yep.
or something like that.
Got him.
Coming there being racist. Now, can we get all the
Exactly,
starlighters
that,
to work
definitely
for
that.
free? What?
Mm, mm,
What do you mean? Even old father was like, so you mean slavery? Like what?
Exactly.
mm.
Like
Exactly.
this was too much. Like I don't ever agree with Homelander. But when he took your boy up to space and left him there, I said this might have been the best thing you ever did ever in the whole history of the show was
Okay.
get rid of him and got rid of him that fast. It's like, you know what? I don't need your money that damn bad. If I do, well, we'll find a way. But this was I thought this was funny. Because
But when
they
he
hadn't
said he's
touched on him in a minute. But I said they just had to throw Elon in there one good time. This one.
it's the fact that, and it's crazy because it's like Homelander flew him literally up to space and just left him there. He
Left
didn't
him.
because he didn't fall back down to the ground. He just left him up in space. He just floating somewhere out in the atmosphere.
Exactly. It's like we don't even know where in space. We don't know if he put him on the moon. We don't know if he's on the satellite. He just said, I dropped him off in space because he wanted to be an astronaut. Hell. We don't know for all we know, Elon's still
Okay. Ice cold somewhere.
exactly. He's still
Okay.
floating out there in space some
I
kind
don't
of
even
way.
know the guy name he was playing.
Right.
But we know who it is.
We know.
I'm just saying.
But we got Ashley here who at least she made some good decisions in the end when she was trying to test her arranged marriage husband, even though they be getting apparently this is an arrangement that worked because they damn sure be enjoying each other's company. What all they
Exactly.
do
They both freaks. They both freaks.
exactly they be having fun with them
Freaking.
freak offs. She was trying to test the waters to see if he was like really all into this Homelander stuff.
Hold
And then
on,
when
kid.
she kind of figured out like, okay, you might be buying into the bull.
Did you
I can't talk to you.
peep where they said where he got that? No, it was. I don't know if he said it or if she said it. Where they got that bottle of champagne from? Who they got that champagne from? They said it. I'm gonna put it like this: it involves some priest and.
Yeah, the little pedal
Yeah.
priest.
Oh,
Yes, but when they said where they got that champagne from, I said, you know what?
They be on.
I said, y'all really hitting all cylinders in this last episode.
Mhm.
They
not
yeah,
shopping.
a hot ass mess. Her and then, to be a damn head of the church. He be doing way too much. And so yeah, she's just like, well, I can't talk to you. And when she figured that out, she needed back Ashley.
Bashley.
Bashley to come
Bashley.
in. Bashley, I need you to come back, Bashley. And she finally came back to help when the boys got in. So Bashley came in like, if I'm coming to help, and you're gonna have to help them. So pay it forward, and she did turn out. So, what y'all got on O Father and Ashley and Bashley?
No, it was so funny when Bashley finally came in and Ashley was like, finally, you judgmental C word. But this was Ashley's arc right here. I guess you could say this was her arc because
Yeah.
she finally stood up for herself when they was about to take her down in that tunnel. She ran the other way and was like, nope. She said, I see the forest from the trees. I know exactly what's going to happen. And then she ended up helping the boys, help them get out of the tunnel and get away from what could have been a trap for them. Taking out that piercing signal that would eliminate them using their powers.
Whistle.
And in that little moment right there when they was walking down the hallway and they was getting ready to go right, she said, go left.
Mm-hmm.
And then this in that moment, that's when she came full circle.
Yeah, I was wondering why we need another gag ball, but that gag ball is gonna come in handy.
I know,
as she
right,
said.
that's what I
And it was
said.
a stronger, more expensive one.
Cannot
And
explode.
I was like, is that on purpose? And when we find out later on, I was like, dang, did she do that? So she been working with them. Like she really been effing with the boys, even though we thought that she was 100% Homelander. So him and his earrings, bye.
Well, we
I know,
know.
what's
Yeah,
his
she
name?
wasn't
Damn
100% Homelander.
I know she saved the day. It only get impeached.
And
Right.
Congress impeached her.
Right. Of course they're gonna do
Ashley-
that to a woman president.
Of
They was
course.
That's
Ashley
what
was
I'm saying.
Ashley said, and she said, Ashley said, and I am not going anywhere. 2 seconds later, Madam Vice President has been impeached.
Okay. Yeah, but Ashley, she was never on 100% Homelander side.
She was
She
just
just been
always
trying to stay
scared.
alive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just trying to survive. That's all that was.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, shout out to Ashley. Now,
Right.
now she unemployed with a face
Yeah,
on the back of her head. It's
But she
crazy.
lives to fight another day.
She
It's
lives. She
okay.
lives. So Homelander does his little, I call it his Easter speech, State of the Union, to address the masses, to let him know that he's God now. Although he was but you trying to tell everybody that you God on for Easter, but then you get mad because Jesus was the first and you was like the second coming, but you don't want to be the second, you want to be the first. But how you jealous of Jesus? You don't know nothing about the Bible, like the other people that live in the White House just don't know no damn scriptures, don't know nothing. But you want to be the Messiah to lead the people to where they supposed to go, and they brought their psychic friends out together with their movie theater seat picker outer things.
it did look like that.
Yeah, that's just what
It
it
did
looked
look like that. Hey, listen, I was just waiting. I was just waiting for Nicole Kidman to come in and do the AMC speech.
Mm-hmm. Put your phones on silent.
Oh geez.
Refreshments are at the front. Okay, get your coat. Okay.
I was like, I know what this is as much as I go to movies. And so they're using this. So the psychics are tracking who are the real believers because Homelander said, we finna get rid of all of them right here and right now. When I make my address to the nation, if they still don't believe, all of them can go. And we're gonna have
It's about to be a bloody Sunday.
But the more he kept talking, the more people started to be like, I don't know about that. the conversation just kept getting darker and darker as he kept speaking, and the less and less true believers in him he was getting by the end of this speech. Whoever, how did y'all feel about his little announcement here?
On brand for him.
Pretty much. If they didn't know, now they know. So
exactly, if they didn't know before, if this didn't tell you everything y'all needed to know about Homelander, I don't know what else you needed to know after this.
I mean, he makes Starlight look like a saint right now. Like the way you talking, you got darker and darker. It makes Starlight look light.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
They seeing the light finally.
Mm-hmm.
And he also comes to that realization. He's starting to internalize with people like Soldier Boy and Ryan were telling him like he'll never be a god and everything like that. He just stops mid speech and says, and he basically had one of those, I can't do this. I can't no longer fake the funk. Y'all are never going to see me as God. I don't know why I'm trying to convince you. So why don't I just go ahead and slaughter you all right now?
Right.
Like he literally had his flipping the desk moment when he said that.
Yeah, on national TV. Like, I'm gonna threaten y'all into listening to, since that's what y'all say anyway. Since Ryan said the only reason people are following you is because they're afraid of you. All right, then, well, be afraid then. Be afraid. I'm going to terrify you enough into believing that I'm your God. And if you're not, then that's gonna be the end for you. Threaten people on national TV, and it's like, what you gonna do about it? Because again, he thinks that he's just Mr. All Powerful.
And what got him there went to do that switch flip was when he was reading the teleprompter and he saw the words father and son literally right next to each other, and he thought of Soldier Boy and Ryan at the same time and internalized what both of them had to say about him. And then he was like, okay, I can't do this no more. I can't do it.
Because those was the two that was they're not afraid, that weren't afraid of him. They both, Soldier Boy and Ryan, told him the exact same thing. The only family he got are the ones who told him the truth.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And that you're not a god. People don't love you, they just fear you, and you ain't nothing. And so now he's trying to coerce all these other people into making him seem like he's worth more than he really is. So that's what we're telling everybody live on national TV.
Oh.
Gag
So,
'em.
yep. But him and Ashley was in there just doing the most freakiest of things because the way MM was looking around that room, like, ew, you know.
And it's crazy because every time you saw a scene with old father and Ashley together when they was having intimate moments, every time there was a new toy. Every time it was a new set of toys. Every time it's like, where in the world are y'all going to get this stuff at?
What is y'all doing?
They sell them. Sell them. Don't you see the Starlight or Vibrator?
Oh yeah,
They
you're
sell
right.
that
Oh yeah,
thing.
you're right. You're right. You're right. They do have the vault adult store.
Just in there, just living it up. And so he tried to, if MM wasn't back there though, that would have been it for Huey. He was about to, blast Huey with his that echolocation thing that he do. Huey's gonna be gone.
But the thing is, did
Oh,
you see how
father took his
powerful?
own stuff out.
But did you see how powerful his blast was? Like when they first, it was, I think it was Huey and maybe Butcher. I'm not sure. It was three people. You know what? I don't know who the third person was. But when he did the blast when he was coming into the room, he knocked down the whole door and knocked all of them back. Plus everything that wasn't nailed to the floor flew back with it. Like that's how powerful his echolocation or whatever that thing that his yell is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was gonna be the end of Huey if MM wasn't right there. So he just threw that ball gag around him, and it went right back on him. I didn't see Father meeting his demise in this series. I honestly didn't count him as somebody that was gonna be down for the count. But I'm not mad though. Like I'm
Me
not.
neither.
I wasn't upset.
I thought it was a possibility, but I thought Homelander was going to get pissed with him and take him out. I wasn't expecting it to be in this way, so when it happened in this way, I was like, oh, shoot, wait a minute.
No,
Yeah,
lost
took out about
his
your
whole
own
skull.
power and your own toy.
But that's how Wanda took out old buddy and
Oh yeah.
Multiverse of
Oh,
Madness.
and Multiverse of Madness, Black Bolt.
Yep. She when he was trying to do that same thing, she like sealed his mouth closed, and so it went back on him.
On him.
So, Yep.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought this was funny. But I didn't see him dying though. But good job, MM. MM be doing some damage though for him to not have any super ability.
And he be cracking me up when he pull out his little wet wipes. Like
Me
you
too.
definitely pull out your little wet wipes after touching that thing. Cause
What y'all say on brand? That's him. MM is not touching nothing.
If I touch something that's
even remote to being dirty, I'm about to wipe it down. I can't take it.
He got OCD.
On 10. OCD on 10.
He don't want to touch nothing in there. He don't want to be around house, but he just did MM was just like, it's nasty. I'm getting out of here.
Exactly. With all the juices they got, you just don't know where they do stuff. They can have juices on anything. So you better wipe down.
MM has no more. MM is still suffering PTSD from Herogasm.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That just did
make me have PTSD too.
Look, he almost had to fight the other dude with the yo-yo.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The dangling particles.
Because I called it a yo-yo.
That's
Y'all
what we
know
call
what
it
I was
these days.
talking about, though, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right, then. So it served its purpose.
Oh, MM. Been through some stuff.
So
this was so satisfying. This
yes,
was so
yes,
satisfying.
Okay,
Yes.
Rest in watery hell.
I told you them fish was gonna get his ass.
They got his ass, and
Say her name.
And he took him out to the beach.
And didn't even realize that was going. She didn't even realize that that's what was happening. She's like, oh, she's gonna knock him into the water. He probably gonna just swim back, and they're gonna continue fighting. But to see the fish come after, and I thought it was.
Yeah, she didn't know the fish.
I thought when the minute she blasted him into the water, like as soon as he flew up and out, I said, "Oh, they gonna get him." I knew. I said they gonna get him. But y'all heard what they said.
You have to go.
Say her name.
Say her name. They was like, say her name. Ambrosius, say her name.
Yep.
I was happy with this. I was happy with this, but I was annoyed that they wrote it for Annie to, like, if she was trying to still get through to him or have some type of conversation. I'm like, no, I just wanted to see how
exactly.
his
that was one part I had an issue with too.
Yeah.
You don't get through to him. He's irredeemable. I mean, think about it. Your first encounter with this man is when he SA'd you in the restroom. That was your very first encounter with this man.
Exactly. You can't trust him.
Yes,
What's he gonna do if he say he redeems himself? You can't trust him. You gotta take him out.
And he's so delusional, thinking that Homelander still want.
He was still trying.
He's the right hand guy.
Exactly.
Homelander told him out of his mouth. He said,
Yes.
"You're a kiss ass. I don't." He said, "I don't respect you. I've never respected you. You don't even have the balls to stand up for me. All you a bootlicker. That's all you are."
You know what? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that, Kate, because the deep literally is literally the personification of all these tap dancing Negroes out here. He's literally the personification of that.
And you tell him right to their face, and he didn't even care. He got sad for a second, and then still in the back of my mind, like, okay, well, maybe there's still something that I can do to impress him. You cannot impress somebody enough that don't respect you. There is nothing in the world you can do to impress somebody who's already lost respect for you.
Right.
Okay.
Homelander was
watery hell.
Exactly. Justice for
Ambrosia.
That was the only person who actually really cared about him, and because of Homelander, he took her out. The only person who ever cared about him, and that's what you got. They was waiting on.
Still want to die for Homelander, and he took out your girl.
Exactly.
Right. Took her out and without a care in the damn world. And I'm still mad at Sage for sleeping with this nasty. Ooh.
I be trying to forget that.
Look,
that don't count.
He was supposed to be going to meet Ambrosia family.
Oh, he met him all right. They know who that is.
Right.
He was supposed to meet my family. I remember when they was like breaking up.
They met him on this day. They know exactly who it is now. They was
That was somebody in her family. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, I believe you.
So yes, good job. Shout out to the y'all did what needed to be done. Y'all did what I needed to see back in season 1, and he finally got his in the place that needed, because they was waiting on him. I feel like any body of water they would have got him. I feel like all the ocean dwellers was united on this. If you see this, get his ass on site.
The deep was so shook he wouldn't even step in a puddle of water.
No, exactly.
Yeah, they told him that,
Even Xander came back for us. I was like, yeah, there we go.
They said wherever there's a body of water, you cannot go there. And toss his ass. They was like, bam.
This was definitely one of the highlights of this episode for me. This was definitely a highlight.
Same.
I'm so glad they did not let him.
He lasted too long for me to my life.
Right, Monique.
He was like Dre in Power.
Exactly. Right, that's a good example. Dre did last too long.
Sure.
Well, at least if they do any more spinoffs, we ain't got to worry about him at all. But shout out to the guy who the actor who played the Deep, because this was a hard role, and he played this like I don't think I would just like freaking Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones. I ain't gonna like y'all in real life. I don't care.
You can listen. You can throw Joffrey up in there too.
Yep, it don't even. I ain't even gonna like y'all for real after this. So that means y'all did y'all big one.
So you might as well throw all the Lannisters up in there with the exception of Tyrion.
Right, exactly. All of them. I ain't got nothing. Y'all played y'all roles too well. Y'all side eyeing you in real life. I know what you did. I'm still, it's still gonna be on site. And now we get to the fight. What Butcher pulled up on him with that crowbar. And he was so happy to see him. Okay, but Butcher knew it was gonna go in his favor this time, because there was so many times it didn't. Butcher said, "I'm leaving here with something." Okay, I'm leaving here with something. And Ryan was still pissed off too. Ryan said, "You know what? Let me get mine in too." They was double teaming him, back and forth. They was going at it. And the thing is, once and I feel like Homelander wasn't even as strong with them as he could have been because he didn't want to be there because when they told him Kimiko was there. And when Frenchie said, when they found out that Kimiko could knock his the immortality out of him, he didn't want to be in there long enough for her to do that. So he wasn't putting his full force into fighting. He was trying to leave.
Yeah, because he tried to leave. He tried to leave a couple of times because the first time he tried to fly out, Butcher used one of his tentacles to grab him and pull him back down, and then he tried to fly out again in there, and that's when Ryan flew in and brought him down. So you made a good point. He was just trying to leave. All he did, he kept hitting Kimiko enough to try to keep her down. But I mean, and the whole time that was going on, first off, I don't think he realized that he didn't know the experiment worked until Butcher had signaled Kimiko to come in, and that's when he knew it worked. And then Butcher was like, blast him. And then that look on his face, he was so shook when he looked at it. He was like, oh, I got to get up out of here because I know what almost happened the last time this happened. And hey, they did enough to hold him down, and then she hit him with that blast.
Mm-hmm. And that's all.
Round of applause for sure.
Oh yeah, for Chase Crawford. Yes. Look, Chase. Let me tell you something. You did your thing, Chase, but don't let me catch you in the street.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna be like Peaches.
I'll
be like Chase. No, D from the boys, and then
we're gonna be like justice for Ambrosia.
Exactly, because the beef is forever. Okay. He did his thing in this role. So when you a good villain when we believe you enough to hate you for real.
Right.
So you did your thing, Chase. So definitely with this one.
And I would like to know.
Better hurry up and build something else so we can know you for that character.
and I would like to know who on the writing team watched Menace to Society before they had Homelander say that line.
Yeah,
we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
Okay, all right.
I thought I was the only one. I'm like,
no, it was me too. We are definitely gonna talk about movies. Right, all these films in our head. Before we get to that, we gotta pause for Kimiko to have her little moment because she wasn't on her A game. Right. Yeah, she went on her A game, and the ghost of Frenchie had to come down there and tell her to get it together. Like your friends, they ass whoop now. They barely holding it together. They ain't gonna be able to take Homelander for too long. Now they got him right where we need him. Kimiko, I need you to do what you came here to do, which was really what Soldier Boy and Marie Moreau could have done, but for some reason they decided Kimiko should be the one to do it. I don't know. I'm waiting on the logic behind that, but okay, Kimiko, do what you're supposed to do, and she powered up and gave your boy that final blast, but she needed to hear some words from her man first.
Man, I rolled my eyes.
The ghost of Frenchie.
I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, my eyes definitely went to the back of my head.
If you on the ghostly plane, you about to get got while you on the ghostly plane.
You coming in slow motion,
you about
smiling.
to meet Frenchie. Like, what are you doing?
Yep, definitely was yelling, girl, snap out of it. Listen, we love Frenchie too, but I need you to snap out of it, do what you're supposed to be doing, okay?
Exactly. We don't got no time for love talk.
I was just going to say the same thing. And the time you sit over here daydreaming, seeing paranormal activity, they over here getting the business over here. It's taking two of them to get Homelander.
I
like,
girl,
girl,
you about to get hit by Homelander.
The reason they did this was an opportunity to put the actor who played Frenchie into the last episode to say he made it all the way to the end.
I guess, but Butcher was yelling.
They could have did that after the fact. I was annoyed.
At this point, everybody made it to the end. The show is over.
Right. Yeah. And I thought this fight was gonna be more. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was cute, but we kept hearing scorched earth, scorched earth. I said he ain't even scorched the damn carpet. Like,
exactly, y'all. That was not supposed to be the ending.
I don't know if it was budgeting. I don't know what was going on, but
because they should have tore that White House down, trying to get out. That White House should have been all. And that's why they would have needed the Gen V kids, because especially now with Homelander saying, he's immortal. He could have went his full strength at everybody, and knowing nobody could do anything to him. And y'all were confined to one location. They should have tore that whole damn White House apart. And we in this one location.
At least that
It
floor,
was more
that
to it
entire
than
floor
that.
could have been ripped up.
The camera was down there catching half of it, all of it.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then
that was the cool
what's the
part
name
because
step in the
everybody
room.
saw it.
And did you mention the part where we're not there yet, where he was begging the SOD?
Oh yeah, we're not there yet.
yeah.
We're not there yet.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Begging like a crackhead.
That was in my mind too. The first thing I said in my mind was Minister Society. I was like, what?
Yeah, my eyes got big. I was like, what?
Even in the tone that he said it in was almost how the crackheads
Yep,
said
exactly.
it in Minister Society.
They play too much, man.
But I will say the one thing that I don't agree with that I see a lot of people saying online, oh, how they turned him into a sucker like that and they messed him up. This was always him. He was a big baby with powers. So I'm like, what show was y'all watching? That I don't agree with. Yeah.
No, what I thought was funny though was after they got up from the blast and he tried to shoot the laser at him and all it did was look like he was trying to like make Butcher scared, like he was trying to get him to flinch. But when he tried to fly up out of there, I said that reminds you of a kid with an imagination thinking they can fly. Like he was hopping up on one leg and one foot. I thought that was like a little kid.
Yep. Yes. His and shout out to Anthony Starr because he did his big one on this too, because when them powers were stripped, boy, you might as well. He was exactly a whole piece of nothing. He didn't even have the whole stance of command the room and aura anymore. He was, and the way they had him when he was laid out on the floor, one arm was up this way, the other one was like this.
Like he's trying to fly. Oh,
exactly. And then he was trying to fly. He was trying to fly again, and once he was just like flapping his arms in the air and stuff. And the Butcher looked like he was pissed off. It was like he was so mad. He was like disgusted with Homelander. Like, ew. Like, this is the person that I've been mad at all these years. You, this,
yep.
He even
said, Anthony Starr definitely played the hell out of this role, though.
Yeah,
he said, "I'll eat a shit sandwich right here."
Okay, and the camera caught it all. And the camera caught it all.
What
he played a good villain.
He did. And that's what some people are. Who are they without their power? Who are y'all without y'all's authority, y'all's money, this power? What are you?
Exactly. But man, it was another moment when when Butcher stuck that crowbar in his head and peeled that cat back.
Literally
crazy.
All the way back. All the way. And see, and I would have wanted, and I'm kind of like split with this, because on one hand I feel like he should have let him live his life as a regular dude. Like,
no. Okay, he deserves nothing.
He deserved that. He got exactly what he got. I would have been unsatisfied with that.
And I was hoping he would have took his brain out with him too and smushed that up so nothing could come back from him.
Because somebody said, because what if he would have got his hands on Compound V and we would have been back to square one? But I feel like he should have lived life as a regular, been at the bottom of the totem pole. For just give him a couple days at the bottom of the totem pole.
They did right. No more days. They did right. Peeled that cat back and let him just fall onto the floor like they did.
Exactly. they did right, because he would have came back and you still had the guy in Vought trying to rebuild. Bad idea.
He would have found.
He don't need to live.
Because the way he was begging for his life, just lost all kind of, but again, that was him. He was only he was only that person because he knew he had power. At the end of the day, Homelander has always been a scared little boy. That's who he has always been, and I'm glad that that's who we got to see in the end. But I was crying laughing at this part. I don't care if people say I was rolling, and because Butcher was disgusted.
Yep. Like
It was so
you didn't
disgusted with him. But I did this was a great death though, because he beat his ass and then he peeled that muffin cap back.
And
It could have
once
been
he
more
lost,
of a better
Butcher
death
knew
if
he could
Marie
beat
was
his
there.
behind once he lost
He
his
said
power.
Marie.
Exactly, yeah. Butcher knew once them powers was gone. He said, "I know I can beat his ass for real."
Mhm.
Right.
Oh, his smile, he do that one sided smile.
Hell
I think
yeah.
once he did the jumping thing, trying to fly, he was like, "Oh, I got this."
Oh yeah. Butcher said,
I'm
"I've been
about to
whooping ass
rock
for
his
years."
socks.
Yeah.
And
Knock
this
his
is for
ass
my
out.
this is for my Becca. Okay.
Mhm.
Redemption for Becca.
He did.
Okay.
Vengeance.
I feel like he would have felt better if he would have just like beat Homelander in his true suit form, because he feel like this was lightweight for Butcher. There wasn't nothing to take him out in this state. Like this was nothing. Had he have not had Butcher would have knocked him out a long time ago. So he was waiting on this fight his whole life. Y'all, we gotta say goodbye to a very, very, very special person.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Go up there, Brian.
Aww.
Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
Damn UK. Oh Lord.
I think I'm terrible.
I
know,
know, Tara.
I wasn't ready.
Oh my God.
I wasn't ready for him taking our boy away like that.
Okay.
Look, I'm a dog person too.
I hope
Right.
you still get the chance to hump and doggy heaven.
Okay.
Right.
I'm like, why did he have to go to? Where did y'all say this was happening
Too
at?
much. This is
Exactly.
too much. This is too much.
And when they said we're gonna go out, we're gonna go all the way out. We taking out the dog too.
Well, I'm like, why I had to do that?
We
And
need
I'm
to
like,
get Peter on the phone about this one. Because Tara don't bother nobody. Okay.
Okay.
You want to eat and bust a nut, you know?
Literally.
And take a nap. Dare was sleep through
Right.
half the season. They get them good naps. Okay, I'm here for completely here for Terror. Hey EJ in the chat.
on,
Yes,
EJ?
R.I.P.
Hey, EJ.
Terror. Okay, they have to take a boy out like that. And you know,
Okay.
on one hand, I see this was like the straw that broke the camel's back for Butcher, because this was all he had left, and I'm like, I can't believe this was the last straw. But I understand as somebody who's lost a dog before. I didn't even grieve my dog until like a year later, because my poodle passed away. She was 10 years old, and I like disassociated. And then like a year later, I'm like, Mariah passed away. It hit me so late. It did, y'all. Okay,
But you know what's?
I understand.
I didn't know the real dog passed.
Yeah, the real dog. I talked
Yeah,
about
it
that
did.
on one of our last lives. He actually passed away after they was finished filming, so I didn't know they was going to do this in the show too. Though I said, "Oh my god!" But yeah, that,
Wow.
that
One
hurts.
thing that I
Yeah.
did like about the one thing I did like before the scene where Butcher finds Tara is dead in the room. I love that they had Ryan tell him that Butcher that he is not a good person. He basically told him, you are literally the other side of the coin where Homelander is on the other side. Like he's like, I don't want to be. He said, I didn't want to be with him, and I don't want to be with you. And you saw who he ended up being with. You saw who ended up being his guardian.
I love that part. Now
Yeah.
that I did love. I
I
felt
like
like that was perfect.
Yeah.
And Butcher wasn't a good person. He never was.
He
kept saying he was the.
He know deep down he
was
wasn't.
the other
Butcher
side
know
of
he
the
wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
He used him as a weapon, just like he used Kamiko.
And that's how we ended up here, because Butcher knew at the end of the day he wasn't a good person. He was just kind of riding this wave of, I know I'm not a good person, but there are people who are worse than me. Now we took out the person who was seemingly worse than me, and now the people that I care about are not. Everybody's moving on, and without me, that was it. Like he was just like he's kind of like lost after this. And I feel like And for me, Butcher took the coward way out because he didn't want to face the accountability. Because you did owe Ryan an apology, you owed MM an apology, you owe Huey an apology. I don't know why you just didn't apologize to these people. You owe Kamiko an apology because you would have took her and Andy out. You was about to kill them too, Butcher. Like, I mean, come on. You would rather them go than actually sit and face accountability and say, yeah, I did all of y'all wrong. And I could have done right by y'all and I chose not to. And so now we trying to kill everybody, and Huey got to stop you. Huey, somebody, I don't know.
And Huey used that thing that he did when he was in that room. Remember that with the psychic, and he made the psychic see other imagery that they didn't want to see to knock them off their game.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same thing that they did here to knock Butch off his game, because when Butch was looking at Huey, he saw his brother. And his, like
Lenny.
one of the last times he saw his brother, Lenny.
I'm just like,
I mean, when the series started off, he looked at him as Lenny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I was low key sad. Butcher had to get put down, like, because I like Butcher. Out of all people, I like Butcher.
You always been team Butcher.
And I was like, no, he can do better. He can grow up at some point. So yes, Monique. Yes, Monique. Yes, Monique. Yes, Monique.
I'll be forgetting y'all on camera.
Yes, Monique. Yes, ma'am. Yes, that was the one character that I had some hope for, but he knew he wasn't a good person, and so he had to go. But it was I loved, like you just mentioned, Torian, how they showed his brother, like which was the nature of their relationship this entire time. Like he saw him like a little brother, even though he didn't treat him for ish. He still saw Huey like a little brother. So this was like one of the moments for me. But damn. Can we get a memorial for Butcher? Probably not, huh, Kay?
I guess
Okay.
we'll do it here.
Damn.
Let's go on and cue the music.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Go up there, Brian.
Rest in peace, Butcher. I'ma miss you, man.
And even down to what they put on his tombstone. I mean, like,
right. His favorite C word, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
F off. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. And I like how Huey even said, "You somewhere, you probably in hell trying to fight the devil," because y'all know he wasn't going.
Right? Oh no, not that. He wasn't going nobody having the gates.
He don't even need to think about that. You was not finna go there, Butcher. Butcher
was always on a death mission anyway. He knows
Yes.
this. So I wasn't shocked before he got the V, and after he got the V, he was always on a death mission. So it just is what it is.
Yeah. So we buried Butcher.
And now
Singer
everyone's
is
going
now
their separate ways.
Yep, Singer is now back being the president. They reinstated him his job, even though they snatched him out. They put him back, giving his job. Kimiko is in Marseille eating croissants or baguettes and things. Ryan got adopted by MM. That was my favorite part right there.
Yeah, I said I'm glad that MM had the happy ending. He had the happy ending that I wanted for him. He got back with his wife. They got remarried.
He deserved it.
He's back in the life of his
That's what
daughter,
we was hoping for
and he adopted Ryan. So like that was. I'm glad that all came full circle.
Yeah,
for him.
Yeah.
He deserved a round of applause for MM for the solid happy ending.
Yeah, that was a
in a lot of-
satisfying moment.
I said, thank you. A black character got a good ending in this chaotic, unhinged, unorthodox, lopsided show.
And we got Stan Edgar ass over there. Now he doing exactly what he said he wanted to do. He got back in there, got the job back, and we see Annie is pregnant now. I'm not finna let you name my baby after your. We don't know if Robin was a hoe or not, but you are not gonna name my baby after your old hoe. You're not gonna let that happen. But we're doing it anyway because Huey gets his way in every situation at all parts of this series. Huey came out on top. in every instance.
I mean,
But
we knew that. I didn't give a damn about him and his baby. So no, I really didn't.
like
But I was happy with Eminem. I was like, all right now. Yeah. That's the best place Ryan could be, child.
Yeah.
yes, I'm like
I
that.
was
That's
happy.
what I was happy for.
I was happy for Huey, but I was like, damn it, you had a bad history of being outside the stores holding on to women now. You need to go on and let her go on about her way. Well, she ended up smashed or somebody come through running through her. So yeah. I love that moment. I love that moment. But shout out to Carl Urban, okay?
One thing I didn't like about the scene is them showing her wearing them Crocs. Anyone who knows me knows I can't stand Crocs. That's one of the ugliest shoes. That's oh god, they have to ruin the last minute or so with these Crocs.
She got pregnant.
Then had to put them stickers on there too to make it even more hideous.
She got pregnant feet. She got pregnant women feet right now. That's all she can fit.
She can wear some socks.
She needs something to be sturdy on her feet. You don't want her to slip and slide with the baby,
right?
Gotta have
there was some other alternatives. She could have put on some. She could have put some slides on.
They wouldn't have held on. They was in sports mode.
We not about to defend these Crocs.
But yeah, I think everybody pretty much got an ending that we expected. I feel bad for Kimiko though. I want her to go back, and I don't want her to be alone too much by herself anyway. Like going back over there with Huey and Annie, they gonna need some help still, going over to help him and babysit the kids for a while sometimes. They them teens, they're gonna get on his nerves every now and then, or go help Stan Edgar because he ain't gonna do the right thing.
Speaking of kids, where's Zoe at? I'm guessing she was with Stan.
Exactly. I feel like if there was another season or Gen V,
or either with her father, one or the other. Yeah, we never saw her again.
Yeah, her father. I forgot she could be with her dad.
Yeah, she with her dad.
But I feel like if Gen V came back for a third season, we would see her back over there with Stan.
Oh, I believe that too.
Yeah, for sure.
As greedy as I am, Kamiko got me wanting some Madeline cookies. So I'm gonna head on over to Walmart as soon as we get done and give me a little snack. Something sweet.
It's not authentic. It's not the real.
But she did get her a nice little dog though. She got her
close enough. I'll get to France one day so I can get them cookies in honor of Frenchie.
Yep, and she did this. She got her a little pet now. What did they say? Brenda Doodle is what they wanted. So she got her a little dog. So I'm happy for Kimiko. I just don't want her to be by herself for too long. And yeah, I don't give a damn about Huey and him and Annie starting their own little side hustle of vigilante business. I don't care. I thought Huey should have died a long time ago. I don't know how. There's no way Huey should have survived this long. Ain't no way. So if anybody should not have.
At least the Deep died. So I mean, I'll take that.
I would have taken Frenchie over Huey. We could have kept Frenchie and Huey could have been the one to go. But again, the plot armor around Mr. Quaid is real thick. Any last thoughts?
His daddy is.
I know exactly, especially who his daddy is. They probably said, I'm gonna survive in this show. Y'all know what it is.
Well,
this is nepotism.
Well, this is the end. This is the end. Like a New Edition said. Another show. It's crazy. It's crazy to believe that this is 5 seasons, but it took us 7 years to get through all of this. 7 years. Like, really think about that. That's a long time when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, in the comments, COVID did it.
Yeah. What do y'all think of the season series finale of The Boys? Are y'all good?
I ranked it at a 7, but
y'all coming back for that next year?
Why not?
I'll check it out.
I don't really give a damn about Vought because they pissed me off. I felt like after we passed like episode 4 in this, it just became a full-on trailer to set up for Vought, and that was it. Like they wasn't focusing on the voice; they was focusing on that. But I will say the trailer made me kind of interested, and I know it's gonna piss me off because it looked like they experimenting on black people. and it looked like my black homeboy is kicking behind. So I may just want to see it just for that part. But I also feel like they're gonna be pissing me off because they're gonna be racist as hell.
We gonna come back.
Yeah,
Listen, we
that's
gonna come
why.
back. We can
That's
come
what's
back for the
making me
discussion.
kind of like not want to watch it.
We gonna
Cause
come
y'all
back for the
remember that
discussion.
stuff
I'm gonna
that
watch. I
Polarity
didn't
was
even
like
watch the
looking at in the
trailer.
library. That I
Mm-hmm.
wanted more story on that.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
wanted more story on it, but hopefully that might be some of what they talk about in Bot Rising. That stuff that Polarity was like researching in the library
So we
at
might see Mother
Second Token.
Milk father.
Ooh,
And then,
Yep,
right.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
might
definitely
see all
should.
of that because
yeah.
that's when
Breast milk.
with the milk, the mother where the mother was working and all of that stuff. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
a good backstory with that.
Isn't it ironic though that adopted Soldier Boy's grandson?
Right,
Yeah, out of all
right.
people, right?
But
All
that
people.
speaks to the nature of his who he is though, because for a long time he hated Soldier Boy, but then
Mm-hmm.
that's and then on this last few episodes he became really like kind of like, okay, I'm ready to die, whatever happens. But thankfully his heart was able to soften up enough to take Ryan in, because for somebody like me, I'm like, get somebody else to do it. But I actually love that little moment. And that also speaks to us as Black people. We are the forgiving people, okay? Y'all can do a whole lot of ish, and 9 times out of 10, we gonna, not all of us, but some of us are gonna forgive you for your shenanigans.
It don't
So
always change our heart. Like our heart is gonna stay the same.
right,
We don't
right,
tend to be as evil towards others as as they are towards us, because we don't want to
mm-hmm,
be that type of person. We don't want to be these evil, mean, nasty
Right.
right,
people
It's
at
not
the
in
end of
our nature to be
the day. Okay.
barbaric.
And Ryan
right,
look happy as hell.
right.
I bet
Okay, okay.
bet
He
this
happy
business
place.
in the best since his since Becca died. Ryan is gonna be good to go.
Right.
Well, y'all, that was the series finale of The Boys. I probably will be back for Vought Rise and Hell. They done got me all up in the universe now. But this show better not piss me off. It probably will, but it better not piss me off. But I will be there. I said I like how it ended. I just wanted better for Sage and Marie. I don't feel like they
All
did
the
a good
black ones. Yeah.
Hashtag uncancel Gen V.
right that part because I
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
need another season. They said maybe they'll bring them back in some other. They don't need to just give us these characters at their heightened abilities and then take them away. The creators of The Boys. Y'all gonna have to do something to make up for it. Give me something, okay? I don't know what y'all gonna give me, but it better be something else.
I settle for a movie. I don't know.
Yeah, they could do that.
A damn special episode spinoff. Give me
Yeah,
something.
that way, especially if you don't want to do a full season, I would take a movie.
They need to do a movie of what they was supposed to put in there. Because that
Right.
wasn't supposed to be the doggone ending. Put
Okay,
what really was supposed to happen. Like what was on the thing when they advertised it. We ain't see none of that.
correct.
Trailer trickery, Moochie.
No.
Uh, definitely. Give us a behind the scenes special. Something that y'all owe us something for canceling Gen V season 3. Y'all owe us a little something. But before I let these good people go, and thank you all for coming back. This has been a really fun panel wrapping up this season with this damn crazy ass show. That's then gave us a whole bunch of foolishness for 5 seasons. So thank you all for coming in. We'll start with Monique. Let us know what you got going on the channel.
I know in a little bit we're gonna be talking about Euphoria.
Mhm.
What's the episode 6? And what else? Divorce Sisters. I did it live yesterday with Jay, and then I got my team I got to upload, and then I got to do my Bell Collector Birmingham and my Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I think that's it. I think that's all I can remember.
Y'all make sure y'all hit like and subscribe on everybody's channel, and come on back in a minute because we got Euphoria coming up next. Torian, what you got going on?
Well, I know I'm gonna be coming back in a little bit with y'all because I'm gonna be coming up to discuss Euphoria with y'all. Also got my weekly recap tomorrow, but on Sunday, I got something to say about all them people that have a nitpick or something to say involving Lupita Nyong'o in this alleged casting as the Helen
Oh
of
my
Troy in the upcoming
goodness.
Odyssey movie.
You know?
Man, they have lost their minds, and I got some things to say about that. So that's going to
Okay.
be the video I'm gonna put up on Sunday, but I do have the weekly recap tomorrow. One of your favorite people down there in Tennessee. It ain't looking too good for him right now, and that's a great thing. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a part of it tomorrow. I've been staying on top of this. It's that that whole thing is insane. But that's gonna be tomorrow. I also have another video coming tomorrow too about this woman who had her vacation in the Cayman Islands interrupted. She was with her kids. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Y'all will see the video tomorrow. But as of right now, that's pretty much it. I still got some more stuff that's coming throughout the week. Also, Kay, did you see the movie Obsession?
I have not. That is on my list of things.
I have heard
that and Is God Is. I'm
Yeah.
You gotta watch Obsession, baby.
I've heard nothing but great things
I
about
gotta
that movie.
see it. I ain't see it yet.
It's crazy. I saw
They
that
I got-
one. I still want to see
They
Is
said
God.
they
I was
said
trying
that
to
they
watch
said
it
that
last
they said
night.
the actress who played in that movie did such a phenomenal job to the point where people are saying she should get an Oscar nomination.
Okay, so I'll put that before Is. That's on like those two. That's gonna be on my weekend watch.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out eventually. I may not review it, but I'll check it out eventually.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Matthew said it. Stay okay. That's on my list. That and Is God Is to review. Moochie, what you got going on?
Just keep y'all notifications on. Hopefully, maybe we could get something going for the shy, cause I want to finish this series out and a trailer breakdown for Raising Cane's.
Mochi, we gotta
Keep
talk
y'all
about that because I
notifications
got
on.
questions, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, we gotta talk about some stuff.
All
I
right.
gotta see if I can really get a couple of some time where I can do a live or something.
Okay. That sounds good. I don't want to watch the Raising Kanan trip because I don't want the season spoiled just yet, especially if that's gonna be the last season. I just every time I see the trailer, I'm just like, oh no, swipe away. I don't want to
I
watch it
didn't
yet.
even watch it yet,
Yeah,
so
I didn't want to watch it yet.
I'll just do my trailer breakdown and see
Speaking of,
what's good.
did any of y'all watch Nemesis?
Yep.
I
What
didn't.
did
I'm still trying to get. I didn't even watch
I
it yet.
actually
I'm
kind of
still
liked
trying
it.
to
I
Yeah.
actually kind of liked it, and hopefully they have a season two because that
I hope
definitely
so
ended on a
too.
cliffhanger. Man, if that ends on a cliffhanger, I'm gonna be so mad because I need to see what happens after he. I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil
Yeah, you
anything.
won't spoil it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. That's good. And speaking of Nemesis, we will be talking about that one on Monday. So y'all, if
Oh
y'all
yeah,
haven't
I
watched
forgot
it,
about
go
that.
ahead and do that now. Tamika, what you got going on in the den?
Yeah, well, I'm about to be joining y'all for Euphoria. Yesterday we did Divorce Sisters, had a good kiki up there. We also did the old on Tuesday. On Wednesday. Tuesdays we usually do From, but they on a break. And speaking of From, I didn't stream it to my channel, but we did join myself, Tika, and Kay joins Tony Teflon last night. I think they might have streamed it to their channel. But either watch it on their channel or watch it on his channel. We had a good discussion about From up there with him. Hopefully we'll get to do it again. And we pretty much just be doing this thing every week. And I'm trying to see when I can squeeze in the shot because it's so much happening. But I definitely do. Because when I watched that episode today, I said, what the hell is going on? So I definitely want to talk about that. And I think I did recaps for Divorce Sisters and Zatima, so y'all can check those out. Hit the like on everybody's channel, hype up everybody's channel, subscribe to everybody's channel, do all the things on all of the channels. Thank you very much.
Y'all already know what it is. And last but not least, Tika, what you got going on?
Yes, ma'am. Kay, shout out to you for hosting this last live for the boys. This is always fun. Again, like I said in the beginning. I didn't start out like really, really diving into the boys. And shout out to my girl EJ who got me on this shenanigan trail. And now we have nowhere to go right now until whenever VOT comes out. But it has definitely been an enjoyable ride. Rest in peace, Butcher. With that being said, on my channel, oh my God, I got the Voice Sisters, the Ovals, the Tima, from Nemesis on Monday with Candy and the rest of the ladies. My Country Wayne recaps. I got and that theory live that we did that Tamika just mentioned, that was absolutely fun. So shout out to Tony and Phil over there for allowing us ladies to come and talk our trash, because we don't give a damn about the Costa. Okay, I hope somebody hear that and go back and tell them again. Okay. And then we got a week or two break before From returns, so I'll be looking forward to that return, so we can keep going. I've ordered my journal so that I can start my own little theory situation. Okay. And then in a little bit, maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe we got the Vampire Lestat that's coming out.
Yes.
Yes, Vampire Lestat and House of Dragon. Like June about
Hell
to be.
yeah, exactly. House of Dragon and
I don't know about no damn House of Dragon, but I know Vampire Lestat is what I'm gonna be watching.
Not only House of the Dragon, but also I can't wait second season of The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender comes back on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. I'm not talking about it, but I'm watching it.
Yeah,
and that's all I got, Kay. So thank you once again, and everybody, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to all the channels involved.
And also on HBO Max on June 7th, they are dropping a documentary on Earth, Wind, and Fire. I cannot wait to watch that.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Oh, thanks for the good looking out, because I'll be checking that out. Good looking out. But yeah, y'all already know what it is. We'll be back in a minute for Euphoria. Sundays we do the Testaments. Y'all, two episodes left we got to talk about in this last episode. Boy, I can't wait till Sunday to talk about this episode of the Testaments. We will be on a break from because they're skipping a week. So I'll probably be doing some movie reviews. I've watched They Will Kill You. I plan on watching The Mummy, Is God Is, and Obsession. So between those 4 movies, y'all will get some movie reviews out of me on next week. And
you seen Evil Dead Burn when that comes out?
I don't know when it comes out, but I've been trying to skip like trailers and stuff, but I see that's coming out. The Resident Evil new movie is coming out this summer. I'll be talking about that as well on the channel. So y'all, all things nerdy, all things horror, come on over there and hit like and subscribe. And we'll see y'all shortly. Come on back to talk about Rue and her foolishness with us.
Filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother missed them. I seen it when he kissed them at the witch, made his body shoot. The high guy in 850, eyes smoke 10, rap terror, 4 tone and terror. Street 5 by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To women making surgery, my hit the click. Act up, I have my honey's total bust.